Welcome back to TechKidFX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Vechain, whose current price stands at the $0.01637 mark, and here on TradingView the market is down by 1.62%. and in this video I want to give you the short-term and the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, basing my analysis on the Elliot structures, the Fibonacci's, and also the key areas of support and resistances. And allow me to kickstart the video here on the daily chart by giving you a brief of what has been happening here on the Vechain chart. Vechain, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, making it to an all-time high at around the $0.28 mark in a movement that I've been terming as a higher Elliott wave count 1 to the upside. And after making it to an all-time high, we have been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC corrective structure, which has now taken us back to around the $0.016 mark in a movement that I've been terming as a higher Elliott wave count 2. And after seeing the formation of a higher Elliott wave count 2, whatever we expect next is a bounce to the upside in the formation of a higher Elliott wave count 3 before we see a wave 4, and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5 to the upside. And giving you a measure from the all-time high. From the all-time high, you can see that Vechain is down more than 94%, meaning there are chances that we might have seen the low for that higher Elliott wave count 2, and also very soon we might expect that bounce to the upside in the formation of this higher Elliott wave count 3. And also using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave down there to the high of the wave 1, you can see that Vechain has lost the key area on the Fibonacci at around the 0.88 fib level, and that is at around the $0.03574 mark. And after losing that key area on the Fibonacci, that has now put a challenge on the recovery phase of Vechain, meaning that for us to get into the recovery phase we need to push higher and get back above the 0.88 fib level. Unless that happens, then there's still a challenge that Vechain is going to get back into the recovery phase in the next bull market. Something else to note is that Vechain, in the formation of this higher Elliott wave count 2, where it has made its low, is still holding above the wave 1 low, meaning this is still a valid Elliott wave structure to the upside. But the moment we lose the wave 1 low over here in the formation of this second wave, then that puts a challenge on this Elliott wave structure, and that might bring about the invalidation of this Elliott wave structure, and sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 using a trend based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $0.46 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting Vechain to do in the next bull market, and once it's able to get back into its recovery phase. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and that is my long-term scenario that I'm expecting to play out. And jumping to the 1 hour chart for further analysis and also give you the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out here on the Vechain chart. Here on the 1 hour chart, initially we had our low at around the $0.17 mark, and after seeing our low at around the $0.017 mark, we had started seeing a very nice bounce to the upside in a movement that had been obeying the Elliott wave structures, where you can see I have these Elliott wave structures right here, which are fractal waves completing the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 2. We also saw an ABC corrective structure right here completing the formation of a second wave, and after seeing the formation of a second wave, whatever we expected next is an impulsive movement to the upside in the formation of that wave 3. But this impulsive movement to the upside lost its impulsive nature the moment our wave 3 lost the wave 1 high, and after losing the wave 1 high we lost the impulsive nature, lost the 20-day MA, and we continued pushing even lower, making a new low at around the $0.01634 mark. And in the formation of that new low, we also formed a chart pattern which is right here that was giving us a breakout to the lower side, which is a double top, and this is a chart pattern that normally breaks to the lower side, having the minimum target area of the breakout as the height between the tops and the neckline, and that was giving me a minimum target area back to around the $0.01719 mark, which is a target area that we fully maximized and continued pushing even lower. And here on the 1 hour chart, after making a new low, we have another chart pattern that has been in formation, which is a triangle, and you can see it right here connecting those tops like that, and also seeing a trend line over here. And this was a chart pattern that was giving me a breakout to the lower side, having the minimum target area as the height of the triangle, and I can get that height and then place it over here where we saw the breakout, and that was giving me a minimum target area back to around the $0.01627 mark, which is a target area that we have also fully maximized, and we have continued pushing even a little bit lower. And we also have another chart pattern that I want to use to base my short-term scenarios that I expect to play out here on the Vechain chart, and that chart pattern is a channel. And if I connect the tops like that, then drag the channel to the lower side, you can see I have a descending channel which has been well obeyed, giving me more than 3 touch points. And right now I'm seeing a breakout out of the channel to the lower side, meaning there are chances that we might continue pushing even lower after seeing the breakout out of this chart pattern to the lower side. And whatever I expect next after seeing a breakout to the lower side is a retest of the lower side of the channel, and in case we see a retest, then even lower prices could be coming our way. So let's be patient and see how that plays out. But there are also chances that as we try to have a retest, we might get back into the channel once more, continue pushing a little bit higher, manage to break above the 20-day MA, and in case that happens, then there are chances that Vechain might continue pushing even higher, get to the upper side of the channel, and maybe see a breakout out of the channel to the upper side. And once that happens, then we can continue pushing even higher. So let's be patient and see how that plays out. Also taking a look at the indicators here on the RSI, we are trading at around the 33 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the upside, and also any movements to the lower side will still be supported. Also taking a look at the MACD, here on the MACD we have printed a bearish cross, meaning we have maybe lower prices are coming our way. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.